Okay guys, so with that out of the way, we can now take a look at the scale actions. So just go all the way to actions, click on this, and give this the same ID, give it 0, from 1, from -1, give this 0. Change these to 0.5, as you see I already did it, so just to make the video faster, put on 0.8 and loop, and then all these settings will happen. So just as expected, right, what this should do is just make it go smaller and bigger. Right now it's in the bounce mode. Okay, so regularly it would look like this, right? So we can change various settings. So we can go to the second page and we can change it. Right now it's in bounce. If we do linear, it should work as normal. So check this out. Now look, it's going normally, okay? But obviously I have other options too. I can go ahead and I can select the scale action and I can go here and I can change it to be something like, instead of, we did bounce already. So if we did back, let's see what happens. I think back might do it reverse, but you guys can just play around and see what happens. Look at that, it goes back and then goes forward. So it's very different. Okay, and it looks very nice too, like it's dancing or something. I think we can, we'll just experiment with one more. We'll go here, back, we'll do, I guess, cubic if you want, or we'll do elastic because I think that's kind of interesting. This would definitely look nice with decorations, this kind of animation. Yeah, see this one, it just stretches right away, so it's very fast. Okay, so yeah, you can do that, you can play around. Maybe you want to, maybe you want to do it with decorations, right? Just hurry up real quick. Okay, let's say we made a smiley face with spikes or something. Let's just delete that object, transform current, so we're editing the current object. Right, the one that we're using right now. Not the blocks that we place in our selecting, we're doing the one that we're using right now. Let's go swipe mode. Using this grid-like structure, we can create drawing. I guess it could be like music or something. Let's say we have like music. Actually, never mind. Let's just make this small. Now we can draw something kind of interesting. So look, now when it's really small, although it's like a grid, right? Now it looks smaller to draw. Look at that. So these are all just really tiny spikes. Now we can select all of these objects, which are just spikes, right? And we can go ahead and edit, bring them to object group 1, 0. And now look, we're going to get that effect for all those spikes. Never tried it with this many objects, but I hope it's not laggy. Oh, yeah, so see, it works for anything. Okay, and it's from the center. Yeah, and you see, the reason why it gets bigger than this is because this is at 0.1, right? Yeah, so it goes back to, when it goes back, it goes to 0.5, which is already bigger. It is 0.1. Yeah, there's nothing in between. So I guess with small scales, this wouldn't really work because you need it smaller than 0.1, right? I guess maybe you could make it go to 0.4 and back. And then I think we'll get the effect that we want there. Yeah. It's kind of interesting. Don't do this with spikes too much. Ruin the whole thing, so. Okay, I'm just delete one of these. Okay. I'll zoom in a bit and go all the way to block. Okay. And we're just going to use the same trigger. So basically this action, basically any objects, right, including decoration, blocks, spikes, or anything that has this ID, you can change its scale. Okay, so I'm going to do this with this. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to create another one. Okay, I'm going to add my scale over here. Okay, and then we're just going to really quickly recap this with offset. So again, this doesn't just work for this or anything. We'll do offset, we'll make it go up by, so this is in pixels, not in blocks. In blocks 128 pixels. This would have to be a higher number than blocks. Remember, the the other stuff that would move by blocks, and each block's 128 pixels. If we want this to move by 5 blocks, we could do like 500 pixels, right? Because that's close to 128 times 5, probably less. And we don't need to move the x up, so just do like that. And obviously negative, so we go to the beginning. We can loop it. We can maybe make the time kind of like 0.5 seconds. Go here, and we can leave this the same. Okay, but check this out. So this is super interesting. So now look, it goes smaller. See different options here. Oh shoot. Yep. Also, we have to make sure that yeah, you also have to make sure that this is sorry, you have to give this the ID, right? Okay, 0, because that means 0. Oh shoot. If we want this to be different, then we have to make this 1. I may give this 1, make this 1. Let's see, this target object is already taken, so then so you can put multiple objects. Like I could have put both of them into the same one, but I want them separate. So look, this one's separate. Okay, and you see this one does something else. See, now we have 2 different things that are in loops. So once I activate it, it's going to be activated forever. Look at that. We can easily change how that is. So it's just like, let's experiment. I'm gonna just put this in, I guess cubic. Okay. And now check this out. So it's gonna be pretty interesting. Oh, look. Now it's completed. It's much faster. Okay. So that said, I will see you guys in the next one, where we're going to talk about shaders.